Let's go.
Game on.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will from Game On. He's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. Boy, oh boy, do we got a lot to get into today. It's a tough day. You know, we got to say goodbye to some friends. We got to say hello to some new friends in the NFL playoffs. It was a good, long season. Feels like it was just yesterday that it was Saturday and we were kicking things off. Here we are, though, in January. Oh, man, it's a tough one, Crick. It's a tough one. We had a wild ending to the season. If you are one of the conspiracy theorists that think the NFL is scripted, you might be on to something last night. And we got a redemption story. We got a little revenge. A little, I told you so. You think Justin Tucker misses that kick last night, Crick? I don't think so.
I'll be honest with you, I have no idea what happened in the late game.
Oh, my. Well, you're in for a treat, buddy. Won't you just sit down, relax, and we'll go through that whole thing. We'll go through it all, and I'll walk you through it because you missed. You could have fast forward to the fourth quarter. And by the way, if you had the under, RIP, I'm sorry.
RIP to the under.
There was like 27 points scored in the fourth quarter, which.
Oh, my God. In the Steelers and Ravens game?
Yeah. I don't think the game went under. I don't know. We'll talk about it later. But first, Crick, how you doing this morning?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right, man. I gotta say a little something before we get rolling here. I'm not bringing the vibe down or anything like that. I've been on a couple shows since Friday. My mom's mom, my Nana, passed away on Friday, man. So I want to get y'all out there in the chat, y'all prayer warriors, all that stuff, man. Get the good vibes. And my mom's way. My Nana lived a long, good life, man. She was 88 years old. She had had some health issues recently and stuff, but she lived a long, good life. She was the one I tell you all about all the time when I used to go down in the summertime in Florida, and she'd take me over to Disney and stuff and drop me off, and I'd stay down there with them for a couple of weeks and everything. She was a sweet, sweet lady, man, and she lived a long, good life, but she passed away on Friday, man. So y'all shoot the good vibes and the prayers, condolences, all that stuff my mom's way, man, because she's having a tough time with it, but I love my sweet Nana, and I know she's in a better place now, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Condolences, but like you said, 88's pretty good, dude. You get to 88.
Dude, if I can make it to 88, I'm telling you, I crushed it.
Yes, but you're right. You're 100% right. It's never easy for anyone. So prayers out to your mom, your family. Condolences,
man. I appreciate that.
There is no way to segue out of that. No way.
I know. I didn't even want to bring the vibe down, man.
I had to say goodbye to someone yesterday too. Some of us had to say goodbye to our teams yesterday. You know,
yeah, some of us did.
So you are one of them.
I was one of them. Mm-hmm. I hate that.
I wish I would have had this pulled up sooner for a perfect transition into, away from what you were just saying to right here. Oh, I guess if I was actually, prepared, we would have had
most pro.
Goodbye, Scott Hansen.
Who?
It's always tough to say goodbye to Scott Hansen. Red Zone.
Oh, that's Scott Hansen? Okay, man. Sorry, Scott Hansen. We'll see you later, man.
Goodbye, Scott Hansen.
I just thought that guy's name was Red Zone.
I thought I had a better one pulled up here. I guess not. Oh, well. Yeah, dude, we got to say goodbye to Red Zone. We'll see you next year,
Man, I bet those guys go to the nicest golf course.
Oh, you don't even.
Mm.
But we got to get into. We got a bunch of stuff to get into, including a parlay that I missed out on that was completely my fault. But Wesley Pipes freaking tailed it. Listen, yesterday, Crick, I gave out T. Higgins. Right?
Okay.
I liked T. Higgins. Steps like Washington.
Is that Parker Washington?
Yeah. Beardo liked Gainwell, and my dumbass threw in Stephon Diggs instead of who Steps told me to pick was Henderson, who by the way had 2.
2.
Yeah. Steps, on the other hand, check this out. He didn't add that 4th leg, so he won his with ease. Congratulations. Wesley Pipes added all 4 of them together, but he picked Henderson and said Diggs, and that man freaking cashed, and I would love to see it. Atta baby. Me, on the other hand, I'm sitting there with a ticket. Where's it at? I'm sitting here with what coulda, shoulda, woulda. 3 or 4 of those hit, Crick.
Oh dear.
And Diggs and Henderson weren't that far off in percentage, so this would have been probably like 1,800 payout. But
Oh dear.
I fudged up, man. I fudged up.
We can't have
nice things.
nothing.
But you know who can have nice things?
Who?
Fine folks listening to the show, because they could go sign up for Rumble Premium right now, correct?
Tell me about it, man.
Probably noticed Rumble's growing fast and is not slowing down. They're building a real alternative to big tech that puts creators first and actually protects free speech. And now there's Rumble Premium, an easy experience. With Premium, you get ad-free viewing across the platform, no pre-rolls, no interruptions, just the content you came for. Plus, Premium members unlock exclusive content like bonus videos, behind-the-scenes drops, and more from your favorite creators. Right now, Rumble's offering $10 off an annual subscription. Just go to rumble.com/premium, use the promo code STUDIO at checkout. That's rumble.com/premium, promo code STUDIO. No ads, more freedom, and content you actually care about. That's the deal.
Booyah.
Boo. Yeah, let's say hello to our fans.
Hello.
Morning. Heavy Steps is in the house. Hold on, I gotta cancel this thing because StreamYard freaking I'm gonna fight StreamYard this morning. It's Monday, StreamYard. Don't do this shit.
Fight him.
Oh, I gotta watch out my language. I found out my grandma. I don't know if she listens to the show or listens to the clips I post on Instagram. I think it's Instagram clips, but she loves our show. She loves your voice. She also does not care for our language.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. We'll tone it back some. Okay, I understand. Grandma speaks. I listen.
Grandma said that, I was like, "Fuck."
We'll work on it, Grandma. We'll work on it.
No, we won't. I mean,
well, we got at least.
You know what my excuse was? I was like, the show is supposed to be guys hanging out at a bar talking about sports. All right, you're gonna get fucks in there. You're gonna get shits.
We'll work on the best that we can. We can only give our best.
Grass Guy here. Speaking of Grass Guy, did you see Grass Guy went live for the first time yesterday?
Man, I didn't get that pleasant surprise until this morning when I got in here and I still had the chat pulled up because I got done with the show yesterday. Man, I was running out the door ready to get the golf course. I left everything pulled up here. I came in this morning and saw it said rated Grass Guy 0313. And then I went over there and he's got a video up. That man's going through NBA lines, NHL lines. God, I'm so proud of him, man.
I am too. I was thinking, I'm like, he doesn't have StreamYard. How's he gonna? I go, oh yeah, I forgot Rumble Studio. Pulled that shit up. He did it all on his own. We rated him yesterday after the show to get him going.
But he's already up. He got him almost 50 followers already.
I know.
Let's go, dude. I'm telling you, that guy.
Maybe give him a week or two. He could probably teach us a few things.
Who knows, man?
Coco's here. Good morning. It was devastating. What was?
Could have been. Whatever it was.
Hey, by the way, and it's not directed towards Coco. It's directed toward my buddy Cole, who's a Bills fan. I get a fucking text last night. Speaking of language, I get a text last night from Cole. He says, "Oh God, Chargers and Patriots. Whew, that's rough." And I go, "Hey, buddy, you got your own fucking game to worry about. All right, like you got to go on the road to Jacksonville. Why don't you deal with that first before you start talking shit to me?" All right.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know who's playing who. Yeah. Handle your own business first.
Yeah.
That's fair. Jamie Coco, I appreciate y'all too, by the way.
He's like, yeah, he's like, he goes, man, that's not going to be an easy game. I go, there's no easy game in these playoffs, and we got the probably most favorable matchup we get. Did you see yesterday, Crick? Did you see our team yesterday? Our run game can't be stopped. 5 rushing touchdowns.
Oh, I didn't see anything yesterday, dude.
Oh my God, Crick.
You know what I was
That's
watching.
why Diggs didn't get in the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson got 3 touchdowns. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
we had I think 4 rushing touchdowns because Stevenson caught 1. And Henderson got 2. I mean, we can't be stopped at home, man. And we just got all our guys back.
You could have parlayed Ramondre and Travion 2 plus a piece, huh?
Could have.
Golly, dude. I saw y'all beat the dog shit out of them, but I mean, which as is expected.
We got our offensive line back, which was looking amazing, and we got some key defensive guys back, including Williams on that defensive line. That guy's a freaking specimen. So we're hitting our stride right at the right time. I'd watch out if I were.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want y'all to win the whole fucking thing because I'm so tired of everybody talking shit about this schedule and everything else and how this ain't a good football team and nobody wants to give any credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
I kind of want y'all to win the whole motherfucking thing.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be blowing people out, but I mean, like, when we do play shitty people, we blow them out. You're not seeing us like the Rams hanging around these crappy teams. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That there's something to be said for beating the dog shit out of bad teams. It's still the NFL. They're still all pros, and you've won at least 5 games this year by 4 damn touchdowns.
Yeah, we'll see.
Got to be something said for that, man. Got to be
excited. I'm excited. I am not excited that we are the Sunday night game next week, but whatever. We'll get into all that. James is like, I'm getting envious of your Kalshi parlays. They're called Kalshi combos, okay, and they're predictive combos. Just kidding. Paulie Marcus still doesn't have it. Well, there you are. What's up, Lance? Good morning. Supporting's here. Supporting. How do we end up doing? We had our no touchdown game last night, dude. It was the end of the first quarter. I was driving back from, by the way, the car's all fixed. But whoever said it in the chat, one of our smart mechanics in the chat who said you probably have air in your brake lines, 100%. We bled those lines and the brakes work like a freaking charm. I drove all the way through Spokane and all the way back to Idaho. No problem.
All the way through Spokane.
Brakes,
back to Idaho.
Brakes on the front and brakes on the back, baby.
Man, we're good. Good to go.
Yeah, so that was that. But I was driving and it was the end of the first quarter, and I go, oh God, this was the game to take no touchdowns in the Raiders Chiefs.
God almighty, dude.
Who would have thought the difference in that game would have been a safety?
Right?
Yeah.
We looked for that fucking game all year long. For months now, we've looked for that game. And it was right there in front of us, dude. I'm so mad at us for missing that.
I know. Coco says, I'm going to Jacksonville next Saturday to see Bills play in person for the first time. It's also my first pro sporting event ever. Oh, dude, you're going to have a blast.
That's dude, that is going to be cool, Coco. That's right down around her neck of the woods. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have a swimming pool in that stadium too, if that's your thing,
Yeah, whatever.
They do.
That's cool, dude.
Doing Jello shots by the pool? Why not?
Absolutely. Sounds a little bit like heaven.
Miss Leslie's here. Good morning. Good morning. Your grass guy says it was the Dolphins. All right. I don't see anyone else blowing out the Dolphins in the first half, but yeah.
There you go. Get them, man. Hey, set up on your soapbox, man. Have your moment.
Listen, I'm just gonna wait a few weeks, and then when we're in the Super Bowl, that's when you're not gonna hear the end of it.
Y'all better hope they don't win this damn Super Bowl. Y'all better be rooting against the Patriots. It will be intolerable for a year.
Good morning, Tatanka. Glad to see you here.
That's right.
Both entries made it through. Waiting for DraftKings to pay out. Atta baby, Sporting's crushing it.
Dude, you damn won both your survivors. What
That's
a
awesome.
savage, dude.
Yeah, I got second in both our league and your league with the against the spread picks.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a good season. I got fourth in the Sports Wars confidence picks.
Yeah, ESPN fan, whatever the numbers are after that, if you're out there somewhere for the sports picks one, you're going to have to reach out to me somewhere. You're either going to have to reach out to me on Sports Picks or you have to reach out to me on Twitter because I have no idea how I'm supposed to find you.
Yes. Where are you?
So you reach out
to
me.
I just realized Oh, go ahead. You keep it on.
If you reach out to me though, you do have a free year of sports picks coming. So reach out to me somewhere, man. Get a hold of me. Get in here in the chat somewhere. I don't know. We'll figure out how to. But get in touch with me, man. You got a free year of sports picks, man or ma'am. Whoever.
Oh my God! Out of all the shitty teams that ended up putting up points yesterday, you know who didn't put up points for me? Tennessee. Oh,
they didn't even have a pulse, dude.
Bro, they scored the first touchdown in the game. Cam Ward did, and then he got knocked out of the game, and they couldn't do anything.
He got knocked out.
Oh my God! But look at this, Crick. Look at this. I had Tennessee and Vegas yesterday. Not great teams to have to need points, but we got just enough. Look at this, Crick. We got just enough to place in the top 10 and get some money.
Dude, let's go.
Winners. I don't know how much I win, but if it's $20, I'll take my $20. You know,
winners everywhere. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, dude. Why couldn't Tennessee be like the Colts yesterday and put up a bunch of points that no one saw coming, except for me? Y'all were shitting. So funny yesterday on the show. I don't know if you remember. I got both Steps and not you, Beardo shitting on Riley Leonard. I think Steps was like he sucked in college. He couldn't throw in college. You're not gonna be able to throw in the pros. I'm like, I kind of like this Colts spread. I think they're gonna keep it scrappy. We've seen these young QBs just let it rip. First touchdown for the Colts was a 66-yard bomb. I go, so much for that guy not being able to throw the rock.
Yeah, dropping it in a dime right off the rip. They wound up. What about that? I thought that little touchdown at the end there for the Texans might be the, might be a team of destiny for the fantasy championship and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out I was not a team of destiny.
Well, at least you weren't the guy in Survivor yesterday. Did you see that?
Uh-oh.
So there were 6 people left in the Circus Survivor for 18 million.
18 million.
Yeah. 5 of them advanced. The one guy who lost had the Bengals. He lost because Joe Burrow threw a pick 6. There was another defensive touchdown.
There's a 97-yard pick 6.
Yeah, the Browns didn't score an offensive touchdown yesterday, and that guy lost that game and lost 2 million because Burrow sucked it up. We're going to talk about that. And also lost on a last-second field goal. But, shout out to all the guys that advanced through Survivor. They won $3.7 million each.
Golly, it's a good win. That dude that picked I would hate the Bengals forever.
Yeah.
Forever. Good morning, Dog Spa.
By the way, good morning, Jay Main. Derp says that he's sorry. Condolences your way. So
appreciate you, Derp. Appreciate you, man.
Says Jay Main. Jay Main also says, I thought LaFleur didn't care about spreads. I don't see. Did you see the end of that game?
I told you, buddy, I didn't see shit yesterday. I was on the golf course. Packers
are losing 16-0 because they're playing guys off the street. It's they're down in the red zone, 30 seconds left. They run the rock. Don't pick anything up. It's like second down. Game's over. And everyone thought that LaFleur was just going to walk off the field, but LaFleur decides to call a timeout with 1 second left, and the Packers kick a field goal. And the spread was 13.5. And so Packers cover the spread because it's 16-3. Now, what Jay Main's saying is I thought LaFleur didn't care about the spread. I think it's more so he didn't care. He didn't want to get shut out. I thought that was like, hey, I don't want us to get shut out. I don't want a big old goose egg on the board. More so than he was caring about the spread, because coaches do care about that shutout.
Yeah, that could be demoralizing, dude.
Especially heading into the playoffs.
And I mean, and that they weren't playing nobody yesterday, right? The Packers.
No, they didn't have any.
None of that stuff. Jordan Love, okay.
Yeah, it's just they were locked into the 7th seed, so they were just like, we're not.
Hadn't he been banged up the last couple weeks though?
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't because of that. It was just like we're sitting a bunch of.
Right, but he's going to be okay going into the playoffs. What did I say?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
it's football, man. Everyone's got little bumps and bruises. You
Well,
know?
yeah, I'm aware of that. I mean, there's also people that won't be able to play in the playoffs because they are injured. I just want to make sure he wasn't one of those because if he is, they don't have a prayer.
You sure?
Positive.
Do they even have a prayer to begin with?
They may not. Where do they go?
To Chicago.
Look
at this, Crick. Shout out to Riley frickin' Leonard yesterday, by the way.
Shout out to Riley freaking
Top
Leonard.
50 get paid in this one. Let's see where your boy ended up. 11th. That should pay a few bucks.
Yeah.
So I won the Thanksgiving contest. I placed in 2 other ones. I should have at least $100 coming my way.
Contest king, man.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. It was 300 yards behind the guy that got first. How did our squad do in this one? All 32 one and done. Let's see. Overall standings. I sucked. Thanks Bengals for shitting the bed on that one. I could have at least gotten the top 100 if you would have just won yesterday, you pieces of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Where do we end up? Fuck. We ended up in 7th. It's not good. Our squad sucks.
Our squad sucks.
Squad sucks. I think that's all that I could 3 points, QB one and done. Yeah, there's nothing else. Pick 'em, I sucked in. There we are, Craig. But what?
I said these things happen, man.
I know. That's why we can't have a nice thing. Why didn't I pick Henderson yesterday? I don't know. We had a wild game yesterday, Craig.
Yeah, what happened here?
Wild game. We'll start with the Sunday night game because that's what we saw last, right? Steelers 26-24 win over the Ravens. This game was gross. This game was disgusting. Don't let it fool you that these quarterbacks actually played decent. Neither one played good. Lamar, 2 hours into the game, only had 6 passing attempts. Like, just fucking, it was awful.
Had 6 passing attempts in the whole game?
Yeah, he was like 4 of 6. And we were like headed to the fourth quarter.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Was it
so the Ravens come out and they were up 10-0 early. Steelers get a field goal, and then the Steelers get the ball at the end of the half. They get it all the way down to the 1 yard line, and they get to run one play. Now they could either kick a field goal and make it 10-6, or which Tomlin did, went for the touchdown, which kind of respect. But the play call that they decided to run, they have this unique tush push design of their own, where Hayward gets back there and runs it in like a big old boy. Mm-hmm. And they decide, instead of running that from the 1 yard line, they decided to do a pitch option to Gainwell, who is standing at the 9 yard line. So instead of just trying to tush push from the 1, they pitch it out to Gainwell, and he's got to run 9 yards across the goal line. It was a stupid play. It gets blown up, of course, and they get no points, which would have been huge if they did get at least something there, because they get the ball to start the second half. They went all the way down the field and scored a touchdown to open up the second half. We were tied 10-10.
Okay.
Then they kick a field goal, and they're up 13-10. And then the fourth quarter happens. And it's just a back and forth, dude. Steelers do these long, methodical drives to get a touchdown. And then I think the secondary for the Ravens, or for the Steelers defensive line was playing lights out. They were giving Lamar all sorts of problems. Even if Henry picked up let's say it was like 3rd and 2, even if Henry picked up that first down on a run, he was getting blasted. These boys came to hit. It looked like Steeler football. Like when you think Steeler defensive football, that's what it was. These boys were hitting. By the way, I feel like a huge pussy, Crick, because you got TJ Watt, who just had a collapsed lung a couple weeks ago, and he's out there playing in like below 30-degree weather in a football game.
Specimen.
God, right? Right?
Guys built different, man.
Yeah. So, Anyway, so the Steelers would score, and they'd have a lead. They'd be feeling comfortable, and then the Steelers secondary, the front line was playing great. The secondary, I think, got a hold of some of Aaron Rodgers' ayahuasca, because those motherfuckers just left Zay Flowers wide open. And guess what Zay Flowers did?
Dropped it.
No, scored a touchdown.
They did score? Okay.
Yeah. So then the Steelers have to answer back. They drive all the way down.
He had 2 TDs. Zay Flowers had 2 TDs? What?
In the fourth quarter.
Holy shit.
So the Steelers, it takes them forever because they, dink and dunk all the way down. They get a touchdown. And then what happens the next drive? It takes the Ravens 3 plays to score on the next one. Once again, Zay Flowers left wide open down the field. Now, granted, look at this play. Lamar should have been sacked. I don't know how he wasn't sacked, but he should have been sacked.
This division's on drugs.
The fourth quarter last night was on drugs. We're not even to the crazy part yet, but watch this play.
You are going to see.
Watch. Okay. Here's the play. Now, Highsmith, and I think I don't know who this is that's in here, but yeah, they both come in, and they've got Lamar dead to rights. Right there.
Yeah,
right?
Get out of that.
I don't know. But then
make a tackle.
So he got out of there, and you're like, holy shit. Then he just goes, hey, there's Zay Flowers again.
Just wide. Yep, got him.
Right behind.
That's a good throw, dude. That's a good throw across your body.
Yeah. It was crazy. Here's the crazier part of this game, correct? So now the Ravens are up. It's 24. What is it? 24 to 20. 24 to 20. So Steelers was like, it was like 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. No timeouts. They need to go down and score a touchdown. So the Steelers drive all the way down, and Aaron Rodgers hits. Oh, who was it? Well, I guess I can look down here. He hits Calvin Austin on a 26-yard pass. Calvin Austin does a move, like a little hitch and go type thing.
That dude's fast too.
And the defender slipped.
Oh,
so
no.
Calvin Austin was wide open. I don't even care. I don't even think it would have mattered because Rodgers put it like literally right in the perfect spot in the end zone, like right as he crossed the goal line, right on his. Like, I don't think the guy would have got there anyways, but he was wide open. So they score, and as you can see, there's 55 seconds left. Baltimore has all 3 timeouts, which is an eternity, as you know.
In the NFL, yes, it is.
So Baltimore starts to drive. Oh, Baltimore runs the kickoff out to the 45. So all they need is a field goal. Oh, I missed a part. Sorry. So I was sitting there with my wife, and I'm like, "Holy cow!" I go, Court. This game is insane. There's 28 points scored in the fourth. I go, well, if he makes this extra point, there's been 28 points. And then right as I said that,
doink.
Boswell, no, wide right, just shanks this thing. Dude,
shanks it. Dude, it's amazing.
The first extra point he's missed all season. He's only missed 2 extra points in the last 4 years, and it happened to come in this game. Because now the Ravens just need a field goal, correct? They just need a field goal. With 55 seconds and 3 timeouts, that's an eternity. And they run the kickoff out to the 45. And then the Ravens start moving the ball. And then the Ravens offensive lineman doesn't line up correctly, which they would have picked up a first down. And so that brought them back. Then it's 4th and 7, Crick. 4th and 7. And they're at like midfield. And what do they decide to do? They decide to drop back. Lamar hits his guy downfield in between 2 dudes. They double team Mark Andrews. They're like, we're not going to let Mark Andrews beat us. So then who steps up? Isaiah Likely. Moss is Ramsey kind of mistimed the jump, but either way, it was an amazing catch. It's not an ending to a Baltimore game if it's not something with Isaiah Likely. Usually it's him doing something stupid. This time he came up with a huge catch, catches it at like the 20-yard line, right? Then they take a knee to center it up. 2 seconds left on the clock. 44-yard field goal, correct? For the rookie kicker.
To go to the playoffs?
44-yard field goal, all because Boswell missed an extra point, and the rookie kicker says, "Don't worry, Boswell, I got you,"
I got you,
and
bro.
shanks it to the right.
Oh my God.
That was the game. That was the ending. That game was on drugs, Crick. And you know what's crazy? That end zone where he missed that game-winning field goal, Steelers had a priest come out before the game and bless that side of the field.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they were pulling out all the stops. Dead serious.
My God. Just summoned from God. Unbelievable, dude. This division never ceases to amaze me right here. And you're right though. Rum Tum Tucker, don't miss that one, buddy.
Oh no, Tucker ain't missing that shit.
He don't, buddy. Massage table, no massage table. He is not missing that one.
And then, of course, it's not a Steelers win without an amazing line from Mike Tomlin. And I saw this and I thought of you instantly. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Season's over, comes to a screeching halt, and missing that kick and the winner going on.
You know how it is. If my aunt had male parts, she'd be my uncle.
Yes.
All right.
They're like, what? They're like, what would have happened if he would have made that kick and your season would have been over? He's like,
Yeah.
male parts.
If Mama had nuts, she would have been Papa. Let's go.
Yeah,
That's awesome, Mike. Oh man.
just a crazy ending, dude. Just a crazy ending. I wonder if this is it. Oh yeah, right here. Here's the kick for you.
Oh, never had a chance. Never. They got John 3:16 in the background and everything. Oh my God, this is totally controlled by God right here. This whole game.
If the NFL is scripted, they did a hell of a job to end the season. Last game of the season, Crick, for a division title.
Dude.
You have one of the best NFL kickers in the league miss an extra point to make it very dramatic, and then you have a 44-yard makeable field goal, but it's a rookie, and he was confident on the sideline. He had some swag. He was ready. Goes out there, not even a chance.
Not a prayer, dude.
And then watch this. Watch this. His placeholder just gives him the. He's like, oh shit. Because he knows how like this guy feels like shit now, right? Watch this. Come here.
Come here, baby. Yeah, let me.
You get
hold
2 taps and that's it, and he walks.
Yeah, let me cuddle you because you suck. God, what a bum! Did you prepare your whole life for this moment? Kickers are not football players.
People are going to be like, no, before you say anything about that kicker online and send hateful things his way.
Fuck that kicker. Fuck all kickers.
What does that say about you?
I tell you what it says about me. I didn't sign up to be a fucking kicker to work my whole life to get to the biggest moment of my life to choke
Just to shit the bed, huh? Just to shit the bed.
Just to let them set their balls right on your chin. Way to suck, dude. I have no sympathy for these overpaid bums.
Yeah. Well, he's a rookie, so he ain't getting.
I don't give a shit. You're still making way too much money to suck.
He had a chance to become a legend.
Mm-hmm.
But now we get Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. This rodeo ain't done yet, Crick.
That guy was ready to go golfing. That's what he was.
Guess so.
Ready to get to the
That was
golf.
a wild game last night. A great way because you watch the first half of the game and I was getting pissed because I had a sweet little Calcia combo that hit.
Man, well, tell us about that.
Steps tailed it too.
Man,
it was Giants to win,
pure as the driven snow.
Raiders to win.
God, this is gross. Okay.
Steelers to win.
Yeah, dude.
Let's have a little talk about that real quick because we do like to teach things about gambling on here when we can.
We gamble around here.
Yeah. So my the payout was 10-1, so I put $10 to win 200. So the first 2 legs hit. Now it's come down to the Steelers. Now, obviously, there wasn't a cash out option when Baltimore was up 10-0. But in the third quarter, when the Steelers took the lead 13-10, $200 payout. What do you think at that point the cash out should be?
How much you have on it?
Okay, we're in the third quarter. It was $10 to win 200, but the main
Okay.
point doesn't matter how much you had on it. It's the payout's $200. There's one leg left. It's the Steelers. They're up 13-10 with like 10 minutes left in third quarter. A lot of game to be left, but they're finally in the lead.
It's probably like $90,
right? That'd be reasonable. So here's my math. So here's how you check it, guys. This is how you know if you're getting fair value or not. Go look at the live lines, and you can compare to other books. But like I could have looked on Kalshi, so I went over to Kalshi, and the Steelers at that time, the Kalshi predictive market had a Steelers 49. They're up 49% chance to win that game. So 50-50, right? So you're thinking, okay, if it's a $200 payout should be somewhere around $100, maybe a little less because you have the cash out option. That's the tax you pay, right? So like you're saying, $90.
Mm-hmm.
Kalshi was offering me 53. And now, yes, that is 5 times your bet, but I'm like, that's not what the odds are telling me. The odds are telling me I should be getting closer to 100, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't do it. I said, nope. And that's what you guys got to make sure you're doing. Don't get gypped out of these early cash out things, okay?
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes, a lot of times, we're all about making money off of it and getting 4 or 5 times your money. Sometimes, though, I can't cash it out because I know they're screwing me.
Yeah, I would have made more by just having $10 on Raiders and Giants alone.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you know?
yeah, you should at least be paying me what that 2-leg parlay would have paid.
Yeah, and you know what? Steelers had a lead, 50-50 chance to win the game at that point. But thank you for giving me such shitty odds because you know what? I hung on.
You'd have cashed it out for 90. You'd have cashed it out for 90.
I would have thought about it. I would have thought about it a little bit harder. At least cash out half of it.
Yeah, well, that's what they get, man. Get greedy.
Yeah, now I got $200 in the account. Thank you very much.
Man, he'll fire it back at him too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna lose. I don't have a Monday night game to lose it on tonight, but we'll find a way to lose it here soon.
I can't believe the Raiders won that damn game either. I'm just.
Oh man, we got a lot to get into. Angst Kitten. I can't talk this morning or any morning. Good morning, Will. I still can't believe that the Raiders won yesterday. I know. A lot of people over Sports Wars were like, "Are you sure about taking the Raiders?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Said, "Yeah, I'm sure." So who gets the number 1 pick now?
Chiefs ended up with the number 9 pick. I'll pull that up here in a second. That was the other thing that I liked, Crick, about that game last night. With the Giants winning, the Raiders clinched the number 1 overall pick, so it didn't matter if they won or lost the game. So I'm like, I love the Raiders even more.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So the Raiders do get the number 1 pick. Okay.
Yep, and my prediction is still alive. Look at this. So the Giants, for winning the last 2 games of the season, they go from the number 1 pick to number 5.
Dude, the Cardinals are totally going to want to take this.
Cleveland screwed themselves too. They won the last 2 games of the season and knocked themselves from 2 to 6.
That's all right, buddy. They got their quarterback.
Yep, but everyone's talking about the Vegas next year has about 116 million in cap space. They only have 18 guaranteed to Geno, so that's not bad. They have 7 draft picks, one of them being the number 1 overall pick or whatever. No, they have like 10 draft picks, one of them being the number 1 overall pick, of course. And they're talking about all these things that Vegas can do now, and I'm like, just because a team has 116 million in cap space doesn't mean the owner wants to spend it, because the Raiders don't spend money. Trust me, I know. I'm a Patriot fan. This was the first year we've ever spent a ton of money in free agency. You know what I mean? Plus, you got to get people that want to go there.
Of all the teams they could have moved to Vegas,
I know
those bums.
The cash poor. Well, I don't think they're Mark Davis is cash poor anymore with his team. But you know how it is. It's like when you've been cash poor for so long, and then you got a bunch of cash in, you're like, I'm not ready to give this up. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I just got this.
Yeah, let me have this for a decade.
Yeah, let me just hang on to it. Let it collect the interest.
But I have the Cardinals to make the number 1 overall pick, and they're in striking distance. Look at that, Crick.
Dude, I like that.
Convince the Raiders.
They don't even have to give up that much now to get it. I thought they were going to be somewhere down around like New Orleans, Washington, or something like that. This is a few weeks ago when we were talking about this. I thought they'd find a way to win a couple more. But right there at 3, dude, they don't even have to give up as much to get there now, because you can swap picks and do a couple other things. And
their picks are more valuable because now they have the 3rd overall pick. So you're only dropping down a couple spots, right?
Yeah.
And then your second round pick is the third pick in the second round. It's just a little bit more valuable.
You got a lot that you can trade away now to make that work. I'm telling you, I don't know necessarily that they should use that. The Raiders should use that one.
I'm hearing, I was reading some rumors yesterday that Brady is eyeing to try to get Brian Flores as head coach and pair him up with Brian Daboll as offensive coordinator. The two Bryans that started the whole lawsuit.
Brian Flores deserves another chance at a head coaching job.
Yeah, I think it'd be great. I think Daboll as offensive coordinator wouldn't be bad.
Brian Flores should have never been fired in Miami.
Oh, no.
He should not have. And I think in
winning games.
Daboll, I think SD was showing me a bunch of his like AI images and stuff, but it was showing like the Happy New Year party with all the NFL and stuff. They got like Mike McDaniel coming out with a bunch of Coke on his face, all this stuff. And they're all standing around the party, and they show a picture of Brian Daboll just standing outside the house in his Giants gear, just looking all sad and stuff. I like that guy, man. I think he should get another shot to at least be a coordinator, man.
We don't have time to get to it today, but do your homework, get ready, because I'm going to go on a rant tomorrow and argue, and we're going to clip it out and share it. I'm going to argue why Stafford should be MVP.
Okay, that's fair. We can do all that.
You can just go down my timeline. I've retweeted all the arguments, but Homeboy ends up with 46 passing touchdowns. There's not many people who have done that. By the way, there's only 2 people that have thrown 4,000 yards and 40-plus passing touchdowns in multiple seasons. That's him and
Brady and Manning?
No, Brady and Stafford.
Brady and Stafford. Okay, there's only 2. Okay, I thought you was 2.
There's only 2 that have done it 3 times, I should say.
Mm-hmm. That's a big deal, dude.
46.
At 38 years old.
Yeah, and everyone's making the art. Listen, I'm a Patriot fan. I love Drake May, but they're like, you forget about the rushing. Okay, combined Drake's passing and rushing touchdowns, he has 35 total touchdowns. Stafford has 46. It's a big difference.
That is a 11 touchdowns difference.
God, yeah, I knew you were on your game today.
Mm-hmm. Sharp.
But we don't have time to get into all that because we got to talk about some of these games. We got to look at the playoff brackets. We got a lot of shit to get through.
And real quick, hot thoughts. If they take Dante Moore, they're going to have the same disease the Titans have this year.
Who? The Raiders?
If whoever's at number 1, if they take Dante Moore, they're going to get the same disease that the Titans have with Cam Ward. And
I think Arizona taking Dante Moore would be great because if you hang on to Brissett for another year, that'd be a good guy to teach Dante Moore.
I'm sorry, I'm just not sold that guy's that
I know
great.
you're not sold on him.
They win the national championship and stuff like that. But I have a certain things that I look at for quarterbacks from the college level and see if that'll transition. And I don't think that guy's game transitions.
I know, but I hear you, and I don't disagree. But we know someone's going to draft him, right?
Oh, well, of course. Yeah.
So I'm saying if there is any team, Arizona kind of makes sense of what they got going there, and depends on the head coach that they bring in. Yeah.
Do you think what kind of contract is Kyler on down there?
I think they can get rid of him and only have to eat like I think it's like 30-something million.
Oh shit, that's chump change.
Well, we saw look at Denver. They ate 88 million of Russell Wilson. Now they're the 1 seed.
For a quarterback, if you can only eat 30 million, you did good.
And it's not like the Cardinals are like trying to they're not thinking next year they're going to win, right?
They shouldn't be.
This was funny yesterday. You know this Moneyball scene and the meme that goes around. This is Ben Johnson. He's an offensive mastermind and has a great a great culture builder, and he can take your team from worst to first in 1 season. His only defects is whenever he plays his former boss, he starts pissing himself like an untrained dog.
He kind of did. Good thing for him, though. He don't have to face them in the playoffs.
Nope. Every team in the NFC North finished above 500. Every team in the NFC South finished below 500. Football.
Fucking football, dude.
Fucking football for you, man.
There should be no one allowed to go play playoff football from the NFC South. Nobody.
Oh, I read the quote wrong. It's most seasons with 4,500 plus passing yards and 40 TDs. Stafford and Brady, 3.
Yeah, he needs an MVP, man.
Myles Garrett got the sack record yesterday, which a lot of people like Beardo will say it's not because they played an extra game. Here's the best argument against it. It only took Myles Garrett 437 snaps. TJ Watt, it took him 616. Michael Strahan took him 567. So just because he played more games doesn't mean they took more snaps. That's a good argument. It's a good counter argument.
Is it though? Maybe you.
I mean, he took almost 200.
Maybe you're to rest him more because your team sucks. And you have to play meaningful downs late in the fourth quarter for half of the damn season.
He only took 180 snaps less, dude. That's a pretty significant difference.
I mean, that's a very significant difference. It is.
Here's that play I was telling you about the Steelers. So instead of running a tush push, like right here, they're on the 1 into the half, 1 play left. Instead of running a tush push, which they designed this beautiful big boy tush, it's Steeler football. Come on, you're at home. They run this fucking play.
Fucking dive.
Smith in motion.
What? If you need 1 yard, why are you giving it to the guy that's on the 9-yard line?
Or why not run this guy that's coming trying to turn back over here? I mean, I don't know. That happened so fast. They're not going to break on that anyway. I was like, at least leak a guy across the back of the end zone so that guy over there that's standing there waiting on to tackle him, at least he's got to cover somebody. But they pitched that so fast. That dude's not breaking on that.
AFC West team scored 0 offensive touchdowns yesterday. Second time in NFL history, every team in the division was in action on a given day and no one scored a touchdown.
Wait a minute. What? The AFC West had no touchdowns yesterday? I thought the Broncos scored one. Was it defensive or something?
Oh, wait. No, yeah. The Broncos scored. Didn't they?
It might have been a defensive tutty, dude.
Okay, then this thing was wrong. This is what I get for not double checking.
Hold on, though. It might be, if it was a defensive tutty, then none of the offensive scored a touchdown. Trying to pull it up and see.
Oh, yeah. They only got 19.
It was a pick 6. Yeah. So no offensive tutties. No offensive tutties. Wow. I think that should count as a no touchdown game too. I know a touchdown was scored, but it was not scored by an offense. Maybe we should have the option of no offensive touchdowns. Yep, got a pick 6. Good morning. Good morning. And J Man and Derp, I appreciate y'all earlier, man. Dropping your condolences. So I appreciate y'all, man.
What up, Hot Pots? By the way, I love the NFL season because we can look back at so many things of the what ifs. Here's one of them. Week 13. You're thinking week 13 Jets, Falcons. Who cares about this game? Jets beat the Falcons, and here's why it's such a big deal. After this game, Atlanta would only lose one more time the rest of the season. The Jets would not win another game. If the results flipped in that game and Atlanta won, Atlanta would have been the NFC South champs, and the Jets would have the number 1 overall pick.
And that's why they should fire everyone for both of those teams.
Oh, man. If you bet $100 week 1 on the Jets opponent quarterback not to throw an interception and reinvested your winnings week over week, by the end of the season, you would have $5.7 million.
So nobody threw that. They didn't throw one yesterday either.
No, dude. They had Mitch Trubisky, and they still couldn't get one.
And they won like by 40.
Yeah, Josh Allen took the first snap of the game, and that was it.
That's bullshit.
It is. I agree. It's bullshit.
That should not count as the consecutive starts or whatever. That should not count.
He didn't even throw a pass. He just handed the ball off, and he was done.
Play the whole first quarter.
If you at least throw a pass.
If you want that shit to count, you should have to play the whole first quarter.
Or the first drive, or at least throw the ball once. You know?
At least play some football.
I know.
I could have went out there and took a snap.
This is why the Bills aren't going to win shit. Sorry, Coco.
I agree with you.
Karma.
That's karma, and that's bullshit, dude. If you want to play football, then fucking play football. If you want the record, then have the record. But you ain't got the fucking record going out there for one fucking play and taking a snap and taking a knee or whatever the hell you did. That's bullshit, dude.
Beerski. Good morning. The Panthers deserve to be in the playoffs. Deal with it. I'm definitely not biased. Grass guy says, fuck the Panthers. And he says, aren't you a Jets fan? No, worse. He's a Giants fan.
It's all the same.
Is it worse? I don't know.
Is it worse? I don't know. They're equally as bad.
Raheem Morris got fired yesterday, and so did the GM.
Well, they should have fired them weeks ago.
Cleaning house, man. Oh, yeah, here's that parlay I hit. Look at that. They could have, like you said, they would have gave me 90. They could have saved themselves some money.
Yep. Get what you deserve.
You get what you deserve. What else? Oh, I just got clips and stuff. Okay, let's recap these games, and we'll take a look at the playoff brackets. My Patriots dominated the Dolphins 38-10, but it's just the Dolphins. Who cares, right?
Just the Dolphins. Hell, they've been playing pretty decent.
Drake May ended this season with 71.9% completion percentage.
They should cut that MVP trophy in half.
Andrew says, how does Aaron Glenn keep his job? It's early. It's early. We'll find out later today because some people are
I'm sorry too. At the same time, though, you got to eventually give one of these guys a little bit more leash to try something. I mean, hell, you keep bringing a guy in there with makeshift offensive lines and no quarterback and everything else. You got to at least give somebody some time to implement their own system and their own culture, man.
Coco, that's just me as a Pats fan talking shit to Bills fans. Trust me, I've been getting it both ways. You should see my text with Cole.
Oh, I can imagine. Cole's got his own things to worry about.
Yeah, he's worried about my Patriots taking on the Chargers. Go play Jacksonville.
This is also why the Bills are not going to win anything because they're worried about everybody else's team except their own.
You know what's kind of crazy about that game, Crick? Bills are 1.5 point favorites, and I'm kind of like, that feels cheap to get Josh Allen in the playoffs at -1.
Hammer the Jaguars. I keep fucking doubting that team.
They won 8 in a row or something.
Trevor Lawrence rushing touchdown. Beardo.
No, that guy sucks. He didn't run one in yesterday.
I knew we were going to that well a little too much, but every time I've tried to doubt that damn thing, I watch that guy and his flowing gold locks just run right into the end zone every time.
Yeah, Tyler Shuck, he ran one in.
Tyler Shuck, man. Shout out to the mother Shucker. I
might get a Shuck jersey to start next season. I'm not lying.
I like that guy, dude. I'll tell you what, I do think the Saints have their quarterback.
This game was exciting, though, too. The Falcons-Saints, it came down to the wire. Falcons ended up getting the win 19-17. And put the Panthers in the playoffs.
God almighty.
Dude, I loved seeing stuff on X yesterday. It was like what was it? Kirk Cousins throws an interception. But they were like, and the Bucks pick off Bryce Young. Falcons were the Panthers and the Saints were the Bucks, and they're like, oh, Baker with another INT in a big spot.
That's exactly what was going on in this thing. Boy, I bet that thing
was yeah. But the Saints had live, dude. The Saints were down. They had live. They scored a touchdown at the end to make it interesting. They just couldn't come through. Couldn't come through,
dude.
And the Panthers are headed to the playoffs to take on the Rams. The Browns, this game was on.
That was just a pretty good game a couple weeks ago, dude.
And that pouring down rain. Yeah. So it was a good back and forth battle.
It was like 31-27 or something.
Yeah. And somehow the Rams are 10.5 point favorites next week.
What?
Mm-hmm.
They're on dope.
I know.
That's weirdly high. Why would they set that high?
Because I think they know that Stafford. We'll get to the Stafford and this team. You'll look at the final score from yesterday, and you'll think, "Oh, they beat the shit out of the Cardinals." No, that game was
that was a close game, dude.
Going into the fourth quarter, it was like a 1-score game, and then they turned it on. They do get Devontae Adams back.
That's a big deal. That is a big deal. I did check some scores yesterday. I noticed that game was close. The next thing I know, Matthew Stafford threw all the touchdown passes, dude.
Yeah, he won an MVP. Browns defeat the Bengals 20-18. This game was Burrow had 3 passing touchdowns. They did not convert any of their 2-point conversions. That was the difference in this game. Also, Burrow threw a pick 6. They had another. I don't know what was the other touchdown. It was a defensive touchdown. I know that. Let's see.
The Browns had 2 defensive tutties. They had a fumble recovery and a pick 6.
Fumble recovery and a pick 6 back to back. Within like a minute of game time or 2 minutes of game time of each other.
I knew Dylan Sampson was in trouble when they got back-to-back defensive tutties, and I realized they weren't going to have to really play offense anymore.
Yeah, look at Scott. A shout out to Better Day. Scott posted this. Where's he at?
Good morning, Ghost and the Ninja.
Where is it at? Come on, dude. How much did you? How much did you tweet yesterday? Wait, where's it at?
Me?
No, Scott.
I was like, I didn't tweet shit yesterday.
Maybe he took it down. No, here we go. Why did it start me all the way down there? Here we go. He goes, if this isn't week 18, isn't a week 18 box score, I don't know what. Whoa. Browns, first downs 2, Bengals 9. Total plays 12 to 29. Total yards 27 to 152. Like by the box score at this point, the Bengals are dominating this game. Browns are up 14-6.
That's the NFL for you, buddy. Especially on week 18. Like I said, you might as well be betting preseason games.
That's funny. That is funny. Vikings get a 16-3 win over the Packers. Not much to talk about that game. Packers kick a meaningless field goal, so they don't get shut out, and they cover the spread.
Clean living.
Giants. When the Giants, when they have nothing on the line, they might be the best team in the NFL.
When they have nothing on the line, you very well may be right.
Beardo called it yesterday, dude. He goes, I
heard him. I was there for that, yeah.
He's like, I don't feel good about this at all, but this is a game the Giants win.
He did.
This is a game they win. They just fucking win these games when it could ruin their draft pick. And they won the last 2 games.
He did say that, dude. And the Cowboys are garbage, trash, absolute dumpster fire. Fuck all those motherfuckers. CeeDee Lamb is a piece of shit and a fucking bum.
So is George Pickens. I had George Pickens score a touchdown and to score the first touchdown. He had a chance, dude. He had a chance, 2 chances to score the first touchdown of the game and fucking missed it.
I hate the Dallas Cowboys with every fiber of my being.
Yeah. Jaguars defeat the Titans 41-7. It looks like this was going to be a game. Cam Ward, I can't believe I didn't pick Cam Ward to run one. And he ran the first touchdown of the game in, got hurt on it, and that's all she wrote.
All she wrote, man.
Shout out to Trevor Lawrence to getting over 250 passing yards for us. Good job by you.
Trevor Lawrence playing some good football.
Mm-hmm. Texans defeat the Colts 38-30. This game was also on drugs. Riley Leonard, 270 passing, 2 touchdowns. This was back and forth, like field goal in the fourth quarter, field goal of who was going to take the lead. And then it's 32-30. Colts run up. Did you see the last play of this game?
I did. That's what I was talking about earlier when I thought that
Big boy got in.
I had the Texans defense yesterday, dude, and I thought that was going to wind up saving me in fantasy. It wound up not mattering, but I seen that and I was like, oh no, that definitely won some people's fantasy matchup yesterday.
Oh yeah, and you know
they're playing the Texans defense in championships, dude.
It didn't affect the line, but anyone who took alt lines or something like that with the Colts, it probably affected you there. Not many, but like the line was 10, so it didn't really matter. But yeah.
I saw that, and I thought my immediate thought was, holy shit, that just won some fantasy leagues for some people.
When I saw Big Boy recover the fumble, right, I was like, oh, he just has to go down and the game's over. But I was like, oh, shit, Big Boy got it. He's 10 yards away. You know he's going for it.
What a crazy bounce for it to even bounce to him. And he made a play like an athlete, dude. That's coming in hot, and he snagged that thing out of the air, rumbled through 2 guys, and then dives to the end zone. What a football player, man.
Yeah, and apparently earlier in the game, I didn't see this, but apparently earlier in the game, they had him on a goal line package, and they faked it, or he was going to get the ball, just get his touchdown, and they didn't go to him, and so everyone was bummed out by it. He said, I'll do it myself then.
I'll get mine. Don't you worry.
Yeah. Bills defeat the Jets 35-8, playing all their backups. The Jets are just god-awful. I mean, that's not bad. Mitch Trubisky, 4 tutties. Have yourself a day, sir.
Mitch Trubisky. Yeah,
I think
dude.
Hot take. I think they should go with a hot hand and play Trubisky next week.
Yeah, for sure.
This game was.
I take everything back I said. Aaron Glenn should be fired for letting Mitchell Trubisky throw 4 touchdown passes. You're right. Clean house. Get him out of here. Bums.
He fucking sucks. Lions win 19-16 over the Bears. This game was boring as hell. It was 16-0 going in the fourth quarter. Then the Bears say, hey, let's play football. Touchdown, 2-point. Touchdown, 2-point. We have ourselves a game. My Bears minus 6.5 all of a sudden has life. And then the Lions do what the Lions do, and they kick a game-winning field goal.
Dude, this is such a stupid game yesterday. The last thing you asked me before I left, you're like, Bears Lions. I'm like, over. Never even had a prayer to get over in this game, dude. What the hell are we doing? And it drives me nuts to see a team play 3 quarters and not have a pulse, and then they can just get all the offensive plays clicking. Every play they tried in the fourth quarter worked. Where the fuck was that for the last 3 hours?
I don't know. The Cowboys every year season is decided between week and 12. Think about that. America's team only plays 10 meaningful games a year. That's a good point.
I hate America.
Dude, okay. I got to step away for a second. Tell everyone about this exciting Broncos-Chargers game.
Oh, exhilarating. The NFL yesterday was all exhilarating. Look at those scores down there. Fantastic. Yeah. Broncos, Chargers. Broncos win at 19-3. I guess that, I assume, locked up the one. Is that the one seed for them? I guess that's what they got. Yeah. Well, good for them. Congratulations. Chargers didn't play nobody. They didn't have no Justin Herbert out there, no Marion Hampton. And I don't know if Keenan Allen played. I don't even know who played for this damn team. Clearly nobody. But the only touchdown score in that game was a pick six by Denver. I think about a 45-yard pick six or something right there. But Denver does lock up the one seed. So good for you. Chargers, I guess, are going to New England. There's another game down there from the AFC West that did not have an offensive touchdown with those fucking Raiders and Chiefs. I really don't know how much he wanted me to say about the Chargers and the Broncos or any of these games for that matter. NFL Week 18 sucks. But the Raiders win at 14-12. They still get the number 1 overall pick there. The Chiefs season. Been over for a while now. They've been crying for a little minute. But and then the Rams defeat the Cardinals 37-12. That game was a lot closer than like Will was saying. It was like 23-20 there for a little bit. And then Rams were able to stretch it out, put 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Wound up getting a 37-20 win there. Matthew Stafford probably did lock up the MVP. I think, what do you have, 4 touchdown passes? Something like that. So, good game for Matty Ice out there. And then he just said, yeah, most of those games sucked. I agree. I'm telling y'all, I didn't see a damn thing yesterday. I was out there on the links with Buku, chasing that little white ball around. I ain't very good at it, but I love to play, man. I'll tell you what. I am working hard to get better. I am working so hard to get better at golf, and it is the hardest game on the freaking planet. Man, I tell y'all, I hit some really, really good shots. You can ask Buku. I can hit some really good shots. It's in there. I've got it in there. But I have a real, real hard time stringing shots together, man. And it is driving me up the freaking wall.
Hey, shout out to Trent. He had 2 winners yesterday. I think he had a loser too, but he had the Rams -14 for Mortal Mega.
Oh, these fucking mortal.
And he had a Mortal Mega on the Steelers +3.5. And Ghost was like, uh-oh. And I'm like, don't worry. I mean,
what's a Mortal Mega consist of? Do we have a unit size on this, or we just call it a Mortal Mega and you're supposed to bet whatever the hell?
Mortal Mega whale is usually 20 units.
Well, that guy shouldn't have any units left because he's lost like 11 of those in a row before yesterday.
Yeah, I think he's like 3-8 or something on the season. Let me see.
3-8 there. So you lost 5 at 20 units apiece. That's 100% of your bankroll.
No, dude, it's a Mortal Mega.
Mortal Mega well.
I don't know why when I go to someone's page, it takes me like halfway down.
He must keep all the units in his account.
Yeah.
So much.
Play of the year, Steelers +3.5, 20 unit Mortal Mega Max. He is now 3-8 on the season.
Congratulations. You're only down 100 units. Guy's a bum too.
Oh, I love Trent. You already talked about those ones. Yeah, the games suck. Chiefs suck. Raiders suck. They all suck.
Redskins get a win.
RIP to anyone who took an alt line of Raiders under 2.5 wins.
Huh? Brutal.
Rams, yeah, they won. Commanders, I had the Commanders. 24-17, never down. You know what was crazy is
you had the Commanders. You bet this shit yesterday.
Yeah, I took the Commanders. The Eagles weren't playing anyone.
Bobby, yeah, I'm with you. I'm
like, I mean, you're gonna give me like a whatever point dog they were, like a 5-point dog or whatever it was. I'm like, yeah, dude, they got a shot
playing the JV squad.
Yeah, and you know what was crazy was you could see Sirianni's scoreboard watching because like the Eagles, if they actually played their guys and won this game, they would be the 2 seed right now. Instead, they didn't play their guys. Next thing you know, it's 17-17. Eagles have a chance to win the game. He looks up and sees that the Lions beat the Bears, which means the 2 seed is now open because if the Bears won, then it didn't matter what the Eagles did. That's why the Eagles were like, fuck it, we don't care. We're just not going to play our guys. But then when Sirianni saw they could win the game, he kind of his old buckered up a little bit, and they actually tried to win the game, but they just didn't have the guys out there to do it.
Right.
So
not the X's and O's. Not the X's and O's. It's the Jimmy and Joes.
That's right. You get what you deserve. So the playoffs are set, Crick. I'm excited. God, this time of the year sucks because we only have a handful of games left. Most of them are going to suck. Some of them are going to be good.
You always get so excited time of year, and I always get so depressed.
I know, but we just got to enjoy the next 6 weeks, okay? We're just going to enjoy it.
I guess.
Good news is we're going to have more time on our hands. We don't have to worry about Monday Night Football. We'll have to actually do our jobs and try to figure out what to talk about on here in the morning, but it gives me more time that I can start doing uncensored pharmacist streams now.
We should talk about the best sport on the planet, hockey. It's what we should talk about.
Grass Guy's talking about it every Saturday.
We love it. We talk about it every day, man. We love hockey.
I know. I love it. So the playoffs are set, Crick. The playoffs are set, but real quick, let me see. Let me see something for you. Where are all my gamers at? I know we're on Rumble right now. I know there's Rumble Gaming out there. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Maybe not. Maybe not. Here it is. Do you have a senior dog or cat with joint pain? An active dog that's slowing down due to arthritis? Have you noticed your pet gets nervous in the car or during a thunderstorm or fireworks? Then this is a great opportunity to try Tucker's Gold. This veterinarian recommended award-winning and proven product is so carefully formulated to ease your dog during anxious moments and to help reduce inflammation and help soothe sore, achy joints. Made with ashwagandha, turmeric, and our award-winning CBD blend, this is easily one of the best options to enhance your pet's well-being and overall health. King Canine, celebrating 10 years of veterinarian recommended and approved award-winning natural pet product with only one goal in mind, and that's your pet's health. Go to kingcanine.com and use the code RUMBLE20 to get 20% off your order of Tucker's Gold. That is RUMBLE20 to get you 20% off your order of Tucker's Gold. Booyah. Oh, he's gone. Didn't even see that. What up, the Ninja? How we doing? This person made a pizza monitoring bot because apparently the Pentagon makes big orders pizza the night before operations. Once the bot alerted him, he made the bet. Oh, is that guy that made that big bet on the Venezuela stuff? That's good. Well, did you hear about the poly market thing? Somebody made a boatload on the Manduro being captured by January 31st during $30K into 436,000. I had a baby. Yeah, I knew about the pizza thing. You monitor the pizza. Will, do you have any sponsors for a nagging wife? I may need to check it out. Thanks. I'll work on it.
Who got 400K?
So there's people, including this guy, who has a bot that monitors pizza orders around the Pentagon, because when there's when all of a sudden randomly in the middle of the night or in the evening, there's a bunch of like pizza orders being placed, like in a huge amount, because the Pentagon only eats pizza, I guess. That means the U.S. is about to do something militarily because everyone has to be at the Pentagon. And so he put 2 and 2 together and bet that Maduro would be captured by January 31st. And so he turned 30K into 436K.
Because he monitors the Domino's orders?
Yeah.
What an angle.
Yeah.
That is the sharpest dude I've ever heard, man.
I saw some people bitching and complaining about predictive markets being like it's ripe for fraud and insider trading. Like, look at this. People get information first and then they go out and bet it. I'm like, that is just like the stock market, my friend. If you, like that guy, if his thing was, hey, I'm going to monitor pizza, and that's his angle, and that's how he gets his angle, it didn't mean he was going to be, and guess what? It didn't mean he was going to be right. It just mean his odds of being, it wasn't like he got tipped off that this was going to happen.
That's kind of next level, though. You're like, if they're ordering all these pizzas middle of the night, there must be something going on. There has to be people to eat the pizza. Why would they need people there in the middle of the night? Unless that's next level, bro.
Yeah, he deserves to win that money.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like, listen, it's not like someone has to take his bet too, you know? So it's not like he's
right again. It ain't like
and if you're someone who didn't monitor the pizza and you bet the no, that's on you. Monitor the pizza.
And you're right, Bierski. That is pretty insane to bet 30K on our government for anything. So that is fair. God, that's insane, dude.
All right,
but I just that's crazy.
Super Wildcard weekend is set, Crick. We got the Rams at the Panthers to start things off. Oh, are we this Saturday game? I thought we were this Sunday game. Is this right? Let me see. Maybe this one's wrong because I thought I saw we were Sunday.
It says January 11th. 18th.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck this guy. He's got it wrong. You guys got the wrong fucking thing up. We're gonna go over here. Piece of shit. I'm unretweeting that because
I'm unretweeting it.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not
fair.
I'm not gonna put fake news out. First of all, I'm not gonna like it, and I'm gonna unretweet it. How about that? Suck a dick.
I wonder if they don't pizzas don't make it in 30 minutes, so they get them free.
It's the government. They get it for free anyways.
Touche.
Right.
Touche. Yep. Good morning.
They're probably paying $100 a pizza, you know? Just because
$100. Yeah, fat tips and stuff.
Yeah.
Good morning, XP and Hoppa.
Good morning, everyone. It's on Saturday. No, the Patriot game is on Sunday. It's right here. Because I saw that yesterday, and then that guy said it was on Saturday. That guy's a fucking liar. But we get Super Wildcard weekend. We start off this Saturday. Rams at the Panthers. Rams are 9.5-point favorites. Total of 46.5. Feels like a lot of points, but and the Rams do not look good right now offensively. Granted, they're going to get some pieces back, but looks like they're just trying to get by. I don't know. Like, I don't think Seattle ends up winning the NFC, and I want to bet the Rams. But
it feels like a lot of points, dude.
Puka was making some crazy catches yesterday, dude.
Puka's always making crazy catches, dude. That guy's insane.
That guy bails out Stafford so much.
He really does.
But yeah, it's.
What did this line open at? It opened at 10.5.
10.5 is what I saw yesterday.
I got it down to it's at 9.5 right now.
Yeah, I think everyone was like, "That's too many points," and I think
I hate this stuff, dude.
Yeah,
ugh. It feels like night. I mean, hell, we just saw the movie 3 weeks ago. It was a 4-point difference or something.
It was a weird game. You know,
it's a weird game, man. But at the same time, you got the Panthers now are going to feel like they got a new lease on life. They'll be coming in off the wall
because they've lost 2 in a row,
because hell, they probably thought for sure after they shit the bed the other night that the damn Falcons were going to shit the bed too, and now they get to go out and play some more football when they thought they were headed to the golf course.
It would be such a. I think the record of like 8 and 9 teams or below 500 teams winning that first game in the playoffs is like over the last 20 years. I feel like they win more times than they lose.
And I don't even need them to win the damn thing. I just need you to get skull fucked. Just don't do that.
The night game is the Packers and the Bears. This is going to be a fun one, dude. Bears on a losing streak heading into this. Packers are just also on a losing streak and just a mess. But the Packers 1.5-point favorite. God, you're going to give me the Bears at home as slight underdogs. I'm probably going to have to take the Bears.
I'm probably going to take the Bears on the alt line. Like -2.5. Get my plus money. Maybe 6.5. I might lighter it up, dude.
I did that this week. It didn't work, but we go back to the well.
I think we might have to do that. I have not seen anything that tells me, even if the Packers, I mean, they're probably going to have everybody healthy and stuff like that. But you got Jordan Love, who's been, I mean, hell, it was Malik Willis last week. Whoever played quarterback this week for him. But Jordan Love ain't played in damn near a month at this point. And I don't know that he's exactly going to be clicking on all cylinders. They've had guys banged up in the wide receiver core all year long. No Micah Parsons now. I think the Packers are dead to rights, dude.
I don't disagree. It doesn't feel like Ben Johnson gets his guys up for this.
Totally.
Hell, you're the 2 seed. All you got to do is win, and you get to host another playoff game.
And that's another team, the Bears, that I have slotted all year long, like the Jaguars. And I'm telling you, I don't see any reason they should be a small dog in that. It might be a little. I bet this line flips through 0. I bet it winds up being Bears -1.5 before it's all said and done.
I don't know. A lot of sharp bettors like the Packers. So
why?
It's just one of those teams that they trust.
That's what I'm saying. I don't necessarily. They're a real public.
Fuller has more experience in this spot. You know.
I'm just saying. I've seen him have the experience. I don't know that he's done with it what I wanted to see him do. I can't wholeheartedly trust that guy.
It's true. Ghost says, unless it's the Jets, double-digit home dogs seem to cover. That's true.
Unless it's the Jets.
That's true. So you got anything that you're thinking about betting, like working in your mind right now?
It's way too early for all this. I'm gonna have to watch this throughout the week.
Like a player prop in these first 2 games.
Not yet. Not yet. I'll have you some here in a few days.
DeAndre Swift 2+ touchdowns.
I don't hate that. Let's see. Luther Burden the third kind of shit the bed yesterday for me. He had a couple catches, but Romadunze is supposed to be back, so that's a big deal. Luther Burden. What has happened to DJ Moore too? What the hell, man? That guy is falling off a cliff. I don't understand it. Is Jaden Reed? Yeah, Jaden Reed will be playing. Man, we got a lot of guys that'll be back for this game that have missed a lot of time this year. I don't know. I have to look at player props on this throughout the week and see. It's probably going to be there's. I just know there's some hidden obscure dude down here at damn near like Matthew Golden anytime touchdown or something 6-1.
I screwed up yesterday.
You about screwed up? What up, Newsnet?
Yeah. Good morning. Yeah, I thought I screwed up yesterday. I had put money on Luther Burden the second, and I was like, "Fuck!" But then it turns out they did the same, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah,
same stats. So really, I would have lost either way.
Basically, yeah. Picked a good time to play that guy.
All right, let's get to the Sunday games. This is when it gets interesting. The first game of the day is the Bills at the Jags, 1 p.m. your time. Oh God, goosebumps, baby. That feels like an advantage to the Jags. It feels like a flat spot for the Bills. I mean, 1 p.m. I guess Sundays are used to playing at 1 p.m. It just feels weird. 1 p.m. in Florida can be a little warmer than Buffalo's used to.
Let me ask you something.
Ask away.
Okay, like in that Packers-Bears game, okay, we've got Packers -1.5, -102, but the money line is at -112 for the Packers. In the Bills-Jaguars games, it's Bills -1.5, -102, but the money line is at -118. Do you see anything there why that money line would be a little bit bigger for the Bills with an identical spread? Why do you think that would be different like that?
The book probably has more tickets already and more bets in on the Bills, just slightly enough to adjust just a few points.
Okay.
Usually what it is.
I'm just trying to see if we can see some kind of angle there, maybe trying to get an idea what the books are thinking. But yeah, you're probably right. Just a few more tickets on the Bills, which makes sense. They should be the publicly bet team.
2 of my future tickets are still alive.
Hey, no problem, Front Rob. 2 of them are still alive?
Welcome, buddy. Yeah, 2 of them are alive. One, I have these are my 2 Super Bowl matchups that I bet. The first one, Buffalo and San Francisco. They're still alive, albeit long shot, but they're still alive. Right?
Chip the chair.
And then Bears, Patriots. I only placed that one because it was 220-1.
I forgot that one, dude.
I'll win $2,000, and the reason why I did it was because both our teams now are 2 seeds, and if the Bears and Patriots meet in the Super Bowl, I'm flying down to Florida. I'm flying you down to Florida quick. We're gonna go hang out with Ryan and Beardo and watch the game.
That'd be cool.
That's what I put $10 on it to win the 2,200 to pay for the trip.
Dude, that'd be a freaking blast. Let's go, dude. Hey,
right?
Go Bears. Go Pats.
Because Ryan's a Bears fan, I'm a Pats fan, so we'll watch. You and Beardo can stream us and just watch us talk shit the whole game. Honestly, the viewers out there should be rooting for this because it's just entertainment for you.
That would be gold, bro. Absolutely.
I don't know how I would handle that, like, because Ryan gets heated, especially when it comes to his team, and I love poking the bear. I don't know if I go over the top obnoxious. I probably would, but I think Ryan would fight me at the end of that game.
Me and Beardo just out in the backyard hitting golf balls.
Not giving.
Love it.
You and Beardo just hitting golf balls, monitoring the super chat, and just
right there. Yeah, they're good. They're good. Or
Drake fucking May, baby.
Yeah.
Stuck it.
That would be fun.
Oh my God, Craig! Guess what I did? Guess what I did last week?
What did you do last week, man?
I put 83 American dollars on the Steelers to win the Super Bowl at 100-1.
83 American dollars on the Steelers to win the Super Bowl. You're a psycho.
Guess what? They were at 1 cent on Cal Sheet. They're now at 3 cents. I could cash out.
You triple your money right now today.
Yeah, they
Or
got a
double
shot.
it, whatever.
You know what? I'm going to hang on because we'll get to it, but they play Monday night against the Texans in Pittsburgh. I don't feel good about either team in that game. So I'm just going to see what happens.
Dude,
So much for this Texans defense. About a month ago, they were the best defense in the league. Last few weeks,
what the hell happened yesterday?
I don't know, but they're going to have to go against old man Rodgers, man. That's all I'm saying.
Since that's so formidable.
Yeah, Bills Jags. Best bet over. I know it's a playoff game, but over. This feels like we're going to get into a shootout.
Yeah, dude, it does feel like we have to check the weather. It's probably Jacksonville. Probably nice. Be fine.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Jags. 41, 23, 34, 48, 36, 25, 27, 35, 29, 30. The last time they scored like below 20 was, what is that? Week 10 when they scored 7.
Been a minute.
Yeah. And you know Josh Allen loves to put up points.
I think that's a huge deal, front Rob. We ain't really talked about that yet. Speaking of that, well, we'll get to that game in just a little bit. We'll get to that.
Oh, yeah, Metcalf, dude, because that offense, all they could do was dink and dunk, dude, and pray that MVS runs the right route and catches the ball.
God almighty, and that fucking guy.
He used to be, like, a few weeks ago, Rodgers was using those tight ends. Now, granted, DK really opens up stuff for those tight ends. That's what people don't understand. Like, you look at DK stats, like, how important is this guy? It's because he opens up everything else for the rest of that offense, for those 2 tight ends.
And I don't know why
these last 2 games, those tight ends were absent, dude.
Because they're bums.
I think it's because DK was gone.
Probably so, but they're still bums. I cannot stand Pat Fryermuth.
I was going to ask you this. If they lost that game last night and didn't make the playoffs, and I know Mama has nuts and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about this last night. If they lost those last 2 games of the season because DK got, both were close games because DK got kicked out, do you think they would have cut him? I think they would have cut him.
I think you should.
They didn't owe him that guarantee money. I think they would have cut his ass.
I said, get the fuck out. Can't keep your head no more than that. What the hell we got you for? You can't keep your head in the game in the biggest moment of the season and stuff, doing stupid shit over there, arguing with fans. Give me a break.
Some guy from that I only see Steelers games randomly when they're nationally televised. Has Aaron Rodgers always been a whining, annoying cunt? Yes.
Yeah.
So, yes, that's why everyone hates him. I love him. I don't love him. I respect it though because he is a top 5 all-time quarterback.
He is top 5, and his troll game is pretty good too, man. He's a clever dude, but he is a douchebag.
There was a play yesterday. He and Collinsworth talked about it. Rodgers ran to the right, and it was 4 yards. It was one of those busted plays. Classic Rodgers just would pick it up with his legs. You know, back when he was in his prime, the little scramble, picks it up, whatever. He was running, and he could see at the corner of his eye that linebacker was on him.
Yeah.
And it looked like he had a step on the guy to turn the corner and get the 4 yards or at least get close. And instead, Rodgers tries to stop and throw the guy off him and try to throw the ball down, ends up getting sacked. And Collinsworth was like, if Rodgers was about 4 years younger, he probably picks that up. But he can't do the things that Rodgers used to do.
I'm telling you. It's a 42-year-old man playing NFL football. I mean, I'm just telling you, I'm awfully sore this morning after 18 holes on the links yesterday, and we weren't playing for any high-profile money or anything like that. We didn't have all the pressure on us, and I'm pretty sore this morning. I can't imagine going out there doing an NFL football game, dude.
I know.
Good morning, Shelby.
That's crazy.
Megatron, man, I have no idea where that is.
What?
Megatron in there. I have no idea where that is or what he's saying.
Oh, me neither.
49ers,
Eagles. Eagles minus 3.5, 46.5 total. No idea what to expect in this game.
Eagles handle them every time.
I don't feel good about the Eagles. Niners are clearly flawed.
Clearly flawed.
It's in Philly. I don't know, dude.
And Brock Purdy's done shot his wad.
I don't know, man. I don't like, just like the Steelers, I don't want to overreact to the week before, you know?
That's fine. You don't have to. But I'm telling you, the Eagles team, you've been saying this, and don't back off of it now.
Yeah, that's true.
You've had a good take on this for a few weeks now, but everybody's slotting this Eagles team, and they're still the damn champs till they ain't. They still got a very capable quarterback out there. They got a head coach that's done it before. They got weapons all around him. That defense is going to be healthy. That is still the champs till they ain't. They get to play this game at home, and I feel like they always shellac the Niners when they play in Philly.
Well, it'll depend. If Trent Williams is playing,
Even
I'll probably
is he 100%?
Oh, yeah, but when you get Trent Williams and Christian McCaffrey out there, things happen.
No, I agree with that. I'm not saying – I know that's a big deal, but I'm saying even if Trent Williams plays, is Trent Williams 100%? Can he go the whole game?
I trust in Trent Williams.
I mean, I do too if he's out there going, but if the man gets hurt and the man has been –
If he's playing and Niners have all their weapons, I'll be betting the over.
And I feel like if he was that close to being 100%, he'd been playing in that damn game the other night where everything was on the line. And the fact that he was on the sideline there, I think that injury, there could be a little more to it than they are letting us know. And I don't think that guy's going to be 100%.
We'll see.
I know he's a huge deal, but I'm telling you.
Literally a huge deal.
Mm-hmm. Literally a huge deal. But if he's not 100%, dude, going against that Eagles defense, that ain't what you want.
No, you don't. But if he is going, I'm going with the over in this game because Niners can't stop anyone. But I think if he's going, they'll put up some points. I just don't trust the 3.5 because I see Philly like just eking this one out. I don't trust the Eagles, you know?
Dude, it would not surprise me at all to see the Eagles win this game like
20-17.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's going over, man. I really don't. I think that total's sitting too. I would think this total should be more around 42.5, 43.
It'll depend on the weather and whatnot. We'll see what it's like.
But I like the Eagles in this game, dude.
The game of the year of 2026, Chargers Patriots.
I like the Patriots.
Can you believe? Look at that. Henderson, 180 carries, 911 yards. This dude didn't play till week 10.
I know, and I don't know why.
I don't either. 9 tutties, dude.
Didn't really need him.
No. I mean, smart on Vrabel. Okay, give me your thoughts on Chargers Patriots. I'll be listening. I got to go warm up the car. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
All right. I like the Patriots in this. I do. I think the Chargers have been pretty banged up all year long. I know Justin Herbert didn't play yesterday and all that stuff. They didn't really have anything to play for. You got Amari and Hampton back now. But the offensive line has been, when Rashawn Slater went down back beginning of the year. I knew that was going to be some trouble for the Chargers. They've done well to rebound from that. But, some guy from Maine. You're the man. We'll get back to that when Will gets back, buddy. Good morning, Ripper. But, yeah, I just I don't trust the Chargers having to go up to Foxborough this time of year. You got a team that normally plays in the Dome out in sunny Southern California. Now you got to go up to Foxborough. It is going to be cold. It's a night game up there on Sunday night. It will be very cold up there, and I just don't like I think the Patriots are built for this, man. I do. I look for Drake May to outplay Justin Herbert in this game. And hell, Travion Henderson probably outplay Warren Hampton too. Like I said, just so many injuries for the Chargers throughout that lineup, not just on the offensive line, but on the defensive side of the ball as well. You've had some guys banged up all year long there. And I'm telling you, I like the Patriots in this spot. I think this is a good football team. I know a lot of y'all have been sliding them, throwing some shade at them all year long. Everybody wants to talk about the strength of schedule, yada, yada, yada. But like I've said several times now, there is something to be said for beating the dog shit out of really bad teams, and they have done that for the entirety of the season pretty much. So I like this Patriots team at home, and I do not see Mike Vrabel dropping this one. It'd be different if you had a team that was more built for it, like if they were having to play a Buffalo or something in this round. But a team like the Chargers, who I don't feel is very equipped to be able to handle that cold weather all that well, I like the Patriots in this one.
$10 super chat. Says nothing. Just slap the pinner down and say, here you go, boys.
Respect. Let's go, baby.
Respect.
That's our guy right there.
God, that's awesome. I've never had one of these where a guy just slaps 10 down and says, here you go.
Here you go. He didn't want to talk about it. He didn't want to talk about it. Say, here you go, man. Take it, put it on something, win it. Invest it.
God, it feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you, some guy from me.
Well, how you feeling about
it? I actually feel good. Which is, I feel good now. We'll see when we get to Sunday. It's nerve-wracking. I think the line is right. Honestly, I think if you like the Patriots, you take it out to Patriots minus 9.5.
I think they
I
can
might
both.
just play the Patriots -9.5, and I might take Chargers money line and just.
I don't think you mess with that. I think this might be a lighter spot for the Patriots, dude.
Dude, we are the best first half team in the league, best second quarter team.
Ooh, there it is.
Patriots first half.
Yep. There it is.
I hope. I think we can beat this team no matter what. Especially, dude, yesterday we got our guys back, and we looked freaking good. And I love that they played a full game to get Will Campbell back into the reps and stuff like that. And our defense has been shitty, but then yesterday we got a couple key guys back, and it looked like a respectable defense, albeit playing the Dolphins and Quinn Ewers. But still, I mean, they're flying around out there. I hope our run game continues to do what it does. I kind of want this to be a little bit of a weather game, not like crazy weather, but I need a little bit of wind, cold, maybe flurries of snow here and there. Yeah, it really helps the Patriots. It does scare me because Justin Herbert is so damn good. First of all, he's just good in general, but he's so damn good on the road, and it is Harbaugh. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That is kind of scary, Herbert and Harbaugh. But I got May and Vrabel.
I can't get past. Is Rashawn Slater? Is that right? Is that the offensive lineman I'm thinking that went down at the beginning of the year? Their best offensive lineman, like they're Trent Williams, basically.
Well, him and then Alt.
Oh yeah, Joe Alt. That's the other one. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, man. So are they either? I mean, I know Rashawn Slater's not, but is Joe Alt playing in this thing? No. That's a big deal, dude. When you lose two top tier offensive linemen like that. Like offensive linemen don't get near the love they deserve. They get a lot more shade than the love they deserve because you can't make it without those big guys in the trenches. And when you lose two all-pro caliber guys on the offensive line, that's a big deal, dude. It's hard to overcome that.
Ripper says, I know most of you guys aren't Raiders fans, but if you watched the game last night, you would have seen the most stupidest game of the year. Yes, it was.
So mad. I didn't bet no
what's stupid is when a Tampa Bay Buccaneer literally ripped the helmet off a Carolina Panther and it goes rolling down the field and there's no call.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted the script wanted they 100% wanted Tampa Bay to win that game the other night because they wanted, like Will said the other day, they wanted that damn Falcons Saints game to mean something, or they knew nobody would tune into that shit, and so 100% the rest were on the side of the Bucks the other night.
Mm-hmm. Like I don't think they cared that the Bucks got into the playoffs. They just wanted that game to mean something.
Yeah,
they didn't care.
They could give a shit less who won that game on Sunday as long as that game on Sunday meant something.
Yeah. We'll see. This Chargers Patriots is going to be a good one. I think it's. I don't know. I think I wouldn't be shocked if we blew them out just because they are so banged up. You know, they're 7 seed for a reason. They sat all their guys, which I think is not good. Like I don't feel good about the Eagles because they sat all their guys. I don't feel good about. I understand why the Chargers sat their guys, but I mean, like you had a chance, and if they would have played their guys, I mean, the way the Broncos played yesterday, the Chargers could have won.
Yeah, they played. I mean, nobody scored a touchdown on offense.
Yeah.
I mean, that's garbage, dude. I don't have faith in any of these damn teams from the AFC West.
Yeah.
I really don't.
And then your Monday night game, Texans at the Steelers. Houston's 3.5-point favorites, 39.5 total. Too many points, Crick. Houston should be 2.5, not 3.5.
If they were 2.5, it would scare me. It would scare me a lot. I think
you're going to give me 3.5 for the Steelers at home again. We just saw this story.
I think that's exactly what they want you to think.
You think so, huh?
I think so. And they've won 2 in a row now, and it ain't like that team's been world beaters all year long. And that Texans defense is nasty.
Nasty. Gross, some people.
I mean, hell, you look at that damn, I know it's the Ravens, but that Ravens defense hasn't been a Ravens defense all year long. And, I mean, outside of those 2 touchdowns you scored in the fourth quarter last night, you got pretty much shut down in that damn thing. And now you got the Texans coming to town. That's a much better defense.
Yeah, but you get a very key piece to your offense back who's going to be fresh and healthy.
And they're going to put old Singletary on his ass.
Caterpillar predicted Boswell extra point miss and the Ravens missing that field goal.
Let's go, Caterpillar.
Damn.
Boswell, extra points. Kickers are not football players. They are not. We had a missed extra point and a missed
in 4 years.
I don't care. I don't give a damn.
Rick, when I saw it was a 44-yard field goal last night, I go, this is the danger zone. It's like you would total. If it's in the mid,
he's burying it.
Yeah, 54, they don't give a shit. 44, it's like something happens to these kickers. Doesn't matter if you're Brandon Aubrey or a rookie kicker. something happens at 44.
It's like betting a total between 42 and 45. You don't want to kick
That's
a
what I'm
field goal between 42 and 45 either, buddy.
Fuck.
I'm telling you, man. If that would have been 54, he would have buried that damn thing right
Down the middle.
pipe.
Could have made it from 64.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%
Did you
he
see
buried that
Cam
thing.
Little? I mean, he hit a 70-yarder in the preseason. He hit a 68-yarder and broke the record this year, right? He hit a 67-yarder, and that thing hit the net.
Dude,
Like, it went all the way to the back. Like, he could have drilled it from 72.
that guy has a rocket launcher attached to his leg, man. I'm telling you, I ain't never seen nothing like it. That guy can you imagine if he kicked you in the ass? Holy shit.
Yeah. It's going to be a good weekend, though.
Should be. We'll see.
I think we're going to see some upsets. Maybe not on the betting market, but like a lower seed beating a higher seed. Going to be interesting the matchups we get because you do get Denver and Seattle. Both Denver and Seattle, by the way, I think are negative in their point difference. They're negative in some key thing that shows that like they are more than like
fraudulent.
Historically, yeah, that they are not going to make the Super Bowl.
I'll tell you what, I think that watching those teams on field product, you should feel that way, man. The Denver Broncos, I know that's a good team and they've got a lot of wins, but they got a lot of ugly, close wins, and I think that's going to catch up with them.
It's not point differential. Look at that, Seattle plus 191 point differential. I think it's a turnover differential or something like that. That they're negative in something. They talked about it on the broadcast last night.
I do not trust.
Look at the NFC fucking South, dude. No one had a positive point differential. It's disgusting.
They should relegate all of us. We should have to play in the Sun Belt next year.
Yeah, I mean, they got to do something with that division.
I'm telling you. I mean, I think that James Madison team that went up and got thumped by Oregon could have gave us all we wanted.
We need to switch out some of these teams. Atlanta needs to go to like the East and send the Commanders down to the South or something like that, you know? Like,
or Carolina go to the East.
Yeah, I mean, take two of the South, switch them with two other divisions. Let's switch some things up, dude.
Yeah, why? Yeah, why would we? Yeah, why is Dallas in the NFC East?
Good point. Good point.
That doesn't make any fucking sense now that I think about it. Why is the Carolina Panthers not in the NFC East and the Cowboys not in the NFC South?
Switch them.
I think we should.
Also, next year, just remind me to do this. Can we just take every? I guess we can't do every team under, but like, we got to find a way to take every NFC South team and bet under 8.5. Now, some of them, like the Panthers or the Saints or stuff like that, will probably have to lay minus 300, but just every team under 8.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every year it happens this way. Why don't we just
literally for at least the last 3 or 4?
Yeah.
I mean, it's disgusting down there, dude.
Go to work, William. I got shit to do. We all have shit to do, grass guy.
So we all got shit to do. That's fair.
Fine. I'll go to work. I really want to.
All right. Well, I need 2 minutes, man.
All right. We'll get you rated up.
I appreciate it. Chat. Y'all have a great day. Be safe out there, sir. You be safe headed to work, and I will see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Have a good one.
All right. All right.
Oh, baby. It's just me and you, chat. It was a good day of football yesterday. Not great games, but better. It was exceeded expectations because, like, you looked at it, there weren't that many games that meant anything. And then that last one was so gross, but the fourth quarter and the ending of that game was a good way to end this season, in my opinion. In my opinion. Remember when Tampa used to be in the NFC North? Exactly, Ghost. Exactly. You know, when are we going to switch things up again? You know, when's the last time? Was it like 2010 or 2012 when they did this new CBA? Like, when did we switch divisions? Let me see. Let's ask Google. When was the last time the NFL switched divisions? The last major NFL division switch was in 2002 when the league expanded to 32 teams. Oh, that's right. When we added Houston. Okay. 7 teams changed divisions, and most notably the Seahawks moved from the AFC to the NFC. Interesting. Had a baby, David Dawson woke up with a healthy balance. That's what we like to hear. I'm glad you guys won. I hope you guys took that parlay and did not take Diggs with me, and you followed steps and took Henderson like Wesley Pipes did. God, that was a good lick, dude. That was a nice payout, Wesley Pipes. You had Higgins, Washington, Henderson. Man, that was a good one. Oh, and Gainwell. We got the Gainwell at the end. That was getting pretty close there. But let's raid Cricket up, huh? Let's raid them up. We got a show. The show does not end here. The show must go on. And it does over at Crick's Corner. Dive into the lines. Today's matchup. I don't even know what's going on. Someone on X asked me my opinion on the Laker game last night. I have no idea. I didn't even know they were playing basketball yesterday. I didn't even freaking look at it. I was busy yesterday, but keeping my eye on the games. But the Lakers ended up winning 120-114. Look at that. We will be getting into the Thunder lost again. Look at that. We will be getting into more of the other sports since we don't have much football to talk about. We do have a national title game tonight, though. We forgot to talk about that. FCS national title, Montana State. I think Illinois State. We'll see. Make sure you come over here. You hop in the chat. You say hello. Let's repost this. Get in here. There we go. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, 4:30 a.m. or 4:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But until then, good luck, good gambling, and game on.